Hello everyone! In this video, we will be looking into differentiated instruction. We will be discussing on the meaning of differentiated instruction, the importance of differentiated instruction, the strategies and examples, as well as how differentiated instruction can help teachers out there to improve their teaching skills. Now, let's move to the first question, which is: what is differentiated instruction? Differentiated instruction is tailoring instruction to meet individual needs of the students. There are 4 elements to differentiate. The first one is content. Content is what the student needs to learn or how the student will get access to the information. The next one is process. Process consists of the activities in which the student engages in order to make sense of or master the content. The next one is product. Product consists of culminating projects that ask the student to rehearse, apply, and extend what he or she has learned in a unit. The last one is learning environment. Learning environment is the way the classroom works and feels. The next question is why we need differentiated instruction. In classroom context, students are different in having different needs and having different attention spans and interests. Students also different in educational background as well as having different language abilities. Differentiated instruction is also important to address certain concerns and issues in the learning process. The first one is to cater to different learning styles of the students. The second one is students differ on performance and readiness level. The third one is student with disability requires differentiation modifications. The next one is students varies in engagement during class activities. The fifth one is all students will not learn the same material within the same period of time. The last one is ESL also needs differentiation instruction. There are many differentiation strategies out there. Among them are pre-assessment and flexible grouping. Pre-assessment can be used to measure students' level before the teaching process. Flexible grouping gives all students a chance to show mastery during pre-assessment and make groups accordingly. Teachers can also use modified assessment, which provide different assessment according to students' ability. The next one is multi-level activities. Teachers can give activities corresponding to students' level. Teachers can also choose to use independent projects, where learners are given the rights to their own learning and they find information on their own based on their levels. This will increase students' interest in the learning process. Now, let's move to the examples of differentiated instruction. We will look into the examples of differentiated instruction in terms of the 4 elements of differentiated instruction. The first one is content. Basically, content means what do the students learn? Okay, so the first activity can be matching vocabulary words to definition. The next one can be read a passage of text and answer related questions. Teachers can also create a PowerPoint presentation summarizing the lesson. The next element is process, which is how it is done. Teachers can create learning tables based on their skill levels, and teachers can also make groupings based on the students' levels of readiness. Tasks based on learning styles can also help. In terms of product or how to demonstrate the knowledge, teachers can make differing assessments according to the students' abilities. And teachers can also allow students to create their own projects and come up with their own ideas, such as skits, songs, or dances, based on their own interests. The last element would be environment. Environment is where and with whom students learn. The conditions for optimal learning include both physical and psychological elements. A flexible classroom layout is key, incorporating various types of furniture and arrangements to support both individual and group work. Teachers can also take students out of the classroom, such as to the school garden or playground, to give students a different feel of the learning process. Next, let's look into how differentiated instruction helps you become a better teacher. This includes the importance of differentiation instruction. Differentiated instruction helps teachers ensures equal access to learning content for students as well as foster strong connections with learners and content. Differentiated instruction also helps teachers to relieve conflict in the learning environment among students and foster independent and lifelong learning for their students. Using differentiated instruction in class helps teachers to build students' skills, strengths, and interests, as well as increases their motivation and participation in class. That's all for now. Thank you.